So part of the reason that I play music is because I'm actually just really terrible at talking. But today's word is fat, and in my all I came up with was like a tubby little slug, but like it wasn't good. Like there was nothing to it. So I really don't know. Um I just figured this would be fine. I figured I'd talk a little bit since this one was going to be just kind of terrible, that it was also going to be very short. And hopefully, unless somebody comes out of the room, I won't be interrupted. I wrote like 3 notes down just to like talk about random shit. One is that my tablet has been running out of memory for like over a year. And I just found out today it's because it's because of it was because of the high quality stuff that I had on there. Like when I would edit my art pieces, I'd have like I'd have 4 separate saved image Photoshop PNG files. One was 72 PPI. Another would be 300 PPI, and then there'd be another 72 PPI, but with a copyright symbol, and then another 300 PPI with another copyright symbol. So it was just a bunch of memory that didn't need to be on there. So I finally put it on my external hard drive, and it cleared up so much memory. I just cleared my desktop, which it never looks clear at all. I should start drawing. It's just a fat slug. It's just a fat slug. Literally, it's just a fat fucking slug. This is... No. That's it. Right there. Right here. Fat. That's all I came up with. And I knew that there were some that I wanted to redo because I was like, well, I need to come up with something better, but then I didn't. That's some okay. I really just don't know what I was supposed to do for today. And then yeah, so I was gonna talk about the memory on my computer, because now I actually have memory, so I don't have to worry about stuff anymore, and I can get more stuff done. And then I was on Photoshop for like 5 hours straight, just editing that right there. And then another 2 hours, because if I was gonna post it anywhere, I didn't want to post it without my signature somewhere on it, and that's just a hassle for me. So it took me another 2 hours, and like, I mean, if you saw my story, like you saw, I literally took me 2 hours to come up with cursive and the copyright symbol, and then just like to put a little heart at the end, and I just took me 2 hours, but I mean, whatever. I did it, and I'm okay with it because it has my name, and because it has my name, and that's the whole point, which is fine. I'm just so tired. And then I have that piece for that art show on November 4th, called Le Velorio, and that's due this Sunday, and I really needed to be working on that this week, but I didn't want to pick it up when I got home. So I was doing what I was just talking about all day. Instead, I'm just so tired. That looks weird. This is gonna be like the underwater one where it looks kind of weird. Though I'm probably not gonna redo this one just because there's nothing to it. He's just fat. I guess I could bring the piece out and talk about that for a second. Basically, yeah, I'm still really I'm so awful at this. Damn, no wonder nobody watches me. I'm just gonna fuck around with this guy. Okay, let me show it to you so I can talk to you about, like, why it was a fucking hassle. Oh my god. So, this here is what I have done so far. Okay, so first off, I don't paint. So, but I had to, well, I felt like I had to paint it because it's wood. So it was like a hassle. It was like the biggest hassle. And then everything was perfect. And all I needed to do was even out the paint throughout the canvas. And I had like 3 different colors of paint. And it was hard because they're all like intertwined. But I was getting it. And then I was trying to use my liquid masking fluid. Because I thought, hey, I have this. I'll use it. And I figured out how to use it properly. So it actually messed up my background. So then I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just do a bunch of shit and make it look kind of cruddy. And then fix it with, like, details. And it was still just terrible. And then I guess it doesn't look that bad now, though. Like, I went through a lot of fucking trouble. And then I was gonna do the details in pen, and for some reason my pens were fucking up on the paint. And I don't know why. It was awful. So then I sprayed it with, like, fixative. And it worked and it didn't work. Like, there was literally next to no difference between... It's literally, like, next to no difference between with or without the fixative. But, like, I'm just gonna have to go for it. But now I have to probably work on it all day tomorrow because I have class from morning till night on Wednesday, and tomorrow's my day off. And I have to have it ready by Sunday, because if I don't have it ready by Sunday, then I'm not going to be in the show. I'm not going to be part of the fundraiser, even though I already paid all my money. And I still have 2 tickets to sell, but I don't think anyone's going to buy them from me. Whatever, I guess. I mean, the show's not losing out because I paid for the tickets, so I'm just I'm out like $60. And then I have a few commissions. One is a tattoo that it's kind of up in the... I'm working on it, but it's kind of up in the air as to whether or not I'm actually going. Because it's like a surprise for somebody, and we're only going up to a certain point before I'm not working on it too much, just because if the person doesn't want it, like the person who it's supposed to be for doesn't want it, then I'm not going to work on it. Because that's the agreement we came to. And somebody else wanted me to design a band logo for them, and I hadn't. I told them I was going to be busy, like, through the end of the year. And then I was like, okay, that was a month ago. I should probably, like, hit them up and see if they read my... Because I have a page that kind of lists out how I do my commissions, like how I price everything. And I was like, okay, just go read this thing. And he never got back to me on whether or not he read it. So I messaged him, like, early in the day, but I haven't heard back from him yet. So I don't know. But I'm waiting on that, I guess. And then I have these guys. Some of them I'm going to be redoing into bigger pieces, like the one on the wall down there, the one that I was finishing up today. Let's see, what was I going to do? See, day one I like, but it's... I don't know, I'm not feeling it too much, so I think I'm probably just going to leave that one alone. Days 2 and 3 I really enjoy, but I don't know what else I could do to them to make them better. So I'm leaving them alone. I'm gonna redo Underwater for sure. Cause I liked my idea, but it just came out kind of cruddy. Long is fine. Sword I want to redo because I'm really happy with it, but I want to do it like bigger and better. And Shy I want to redo because I liked my concept, but it came out really, really cruddy. Cricket is just very basic. It's kind of like Fat, but whatever. Screech and Gigantic I want to redo for sure. Like I really want to do those in bigger detail. And Run I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I want to redo that. Actually, I probably will, but I probably won't make it a priority at all. Like it'll be something to do down the road. Shattered is fine. And Teething is the one I did today. But I did it the other day. I streamed it on Facebook. Fierce, I don't know about Fierce. Mysterious is fine. I might redo it bigger just cause. But that was yesterday's, so now we're back to just plain Fat. Which I don't plan on redoing unless I come up with something really good, but I don't think so. Actually, this isn't coming out as bad as I thought it might. Which is a good thing. I'm just tired. Oh god, I'm so lucky that no one's come out. What else is there to say? I don't know why I thought I was gonna have more to say about the video, but it's not. Let's see. The show that my photograph is hanging up in right now is actually closing like 5 days earlier than the rest of it because it's the gallery gets rented out to artists and mine is in the smaller room that is separate from the main gallery. So That one's actually ending like 5 days earlier. They're ending on the 29th instead of November 4th, 3rd, I don't know. Instead of in November. So, anyone who's interested is at the Art Exchange in Long Beach. I missed the catalog release party on Saturday. Let me see. I have to go get a tarot card reading for my anthropology class. I went to go see the psychic down the street, but yesterday but their door was locked even though their hours said that they were open, and then when I called they picked up, and then I heard like scratching, like scraping, and then I was like hello, and they hung up, and I was like, oh my fucking god. So now I have to go drive somewhere. I thought I was gonna go today, but my boyfriend got busy. He has a car for work, so. And I wasn't gonna waste my school bus money to get anywhere else, so. That's that. Yeah, this actually isn't terrible. It's not as serious as I was wanting to go for with these guys, but it's kind of cute. I'm okay with that. He's a little tubber. I like working on tattoo designs. Well, I like working on commissions. Mostly because commissions make it a little easier to work on something. They give me an excuse to research and to sketch. I just pulled off half of my eye makeup. And it's just such a good feeling to be on a roll like that, where you're just looking and looking and looking for stuff online and then sketching it out. If I knew what my sketchbook was right now, I'd show you. Oh, I'm just really tired. Oh, this is awful. Yeah, I'll probably just stop this now. Anyways, thanks for listening. Little tubbers. Bye.